Alright, hey guys, it's me, Avia. Recently, I went to a Hawks game to do a little networking. I'm a part of the society at my university called WISE, which is Women in Sports and Entertainment. My intended major in school is public relations, and I kind of want to do something in sports and entertainment, so hence Women in Sports and Entertainment. So I joined that just because I knew there'd be a lot of different networking opportunities to come up. So one did, and just last week I went to a Hawks game. They played the Pistons, and it was a really, really fun event. These professionals came, and everyone came after work. It was a good way to just kind of like socialize, enjoy the event, as well as get to talk to some of these ladies who work in the field that I want to work in later. Just being at that event, I learned so much about networking. I mean, everyone always says, it's all about who you know. You got to build your resume to get to where you want to be. And I mean, I knew that all, I guess, until I got there, and I was like, wow, everyone here, is doing what I need to do. Everyone here, has these connections within the business, and this is something I need to be involved in, so I need to know you. So from that, I just kind of took away a couple of things that I thought it's important to share with everybody. You need to introduce yourself. It's kind of intimidating, actually. You personally feel like, you can't, I don't want to talk to someone that I can't offer anything to, but like the truth is you can offer a lot. One of my strategies while I was there was a lot of people, they were still wearing their work clothes, they still had on their name tags from work or whatever else, and even if they didn't, I made it my mission to kind of talk to everyone. One thing that's really good to do is kind of eavesdrop. So, in the booth we had lots of food and things like that. So, you kind of move to one corner and hear what these people are talking about. And, since it's a networking opportunity, everyone's talking about work and their jobs or things that they have to do. So you can kind of get a glimpse of what that person does or what they're involved with and things like that. So by hearing that, I'm like, okay, they're next on the list that I need to talk to or I want to introduce myself to. And just kind of as a college student, I'm like, well, what do I talk to them about? Of course, I'll tell them my major, what I'm wanting to do as a career and things like that. And, what else can I say? Can you, help me with a job? Will you be on the lookout when some interviews come up? Things like that. But then, and thinking about it and everything else, like I realized, you can't go up to someone that you don't even know yet and ask them for those business opportunities. But, what you do is you kind of introduce yourself, make your face familiar. What to do, be sure that when you're talking to these people, you tell them what your goals are. You can see where, try and talk and see kind of where your aspirations and what they do now, how they kind of fit together. That kind of makes a good conversation, makes you more memorable, things like that. A lot of networking events are very, they're obviously social. They want you to talk and things like that. So they're not going to put you in awkward situations where you're sitting at a round table or you have assigned seats or things like that. They're going to be at mixers or at sports events or things like that where people can feel comfortable and be able to talk. One thing that kind of made it easier is these professionals, they like to talk about their jobs, so I'm like, there was no pressure on me to hold the conversation because as soon as I ask them, what they do, they tell me, and they're, people like to talk, so they will tell you everything that they do. And when something that kind of interests you, you just ask them to elaborate a little bit more on that. And trust me, they love that. They're like, oh, well, I do this. And then, for example, like this kind of person came in and I had to work with them to do this or that and blah, blah, blah. And it's just exciting to hear. Another tip for networking is, be sure you get their business card. Tell them that, you will be in contact with them. After the event, you don't want to wait any longer than about, let's say, 3 to 4 days to less than a week to, reach out, send them an email. You don't need to be asking them of anything, but, thank them for having that conversation with you. So you email them and, you remind them of who you are, where you met, what you guys might have talked about, what you really liked about your conversation, how much you appreciated that time that they gave you to speak with you. And, you again remind them of what you want to do as a career. From there you can start building that relationship. You'll get an email back and, most likely they're trying to get to know you more, and everyone at the end of the day wants to help everyone kind of build up the ladder or get to where they want to go. So if they can help, and building that relationship and sending them that thank you email just for, their time and just talking to you, you kind of take your steps there. You kind of get yourselves there. Ask if there's any volunteer opportunities that you can participate in. It's experience that matters. It's better than turning down an opportunity because it was not paid. You still get that experience put on your resume, and later, because of that experience, you can get an actual job, whereas before you would have turned it down because it was a non-paid internship. Appearances are important. Going to the Hawks game, the attire was, fairly casual. However, a lot of people were coming, or a lot of the professionals were coming off of work, so they would be dressed in their work attire. So knowing that, I didn't want to show up in a Hawks t-shirt and some jeans and some sneakers or whatever else that people would normally wear to a Hawks game. Regardless, in any networking opportunity, you do want to look professional. Location can tell you a lot about the attire, but also just knowing that you'll be in the presence of different professionals, you don't want to look bad. You want to put your best step forward. Because the appearance is the first shot that you get. The way you look, as awful as it is, people judge you right off the bat. So for the Hawks game, I opted for, I went, pretty business casual. I had on a white shirt, black blazer. I had a little necklace on. I had this one on, I think. I don't really take this. I don't really take this one off, but I had this on. Instead of slacks like you would wear in like a business suit, I had on black jeans, and then I put on a pair of heels. Now, heels are really, really interesting when it comes to the professional world. I did not wear my club heels going out. There are two different types of heels for different occasions. You have your professional heels, and you have your I'm going out with my girls or date, whatever, those heels. Those are just two completely different things. And, the professional world, heels are technically really like little baby heels, like no more than 2.5, 3 inches of heels. And, your going out heels can hit 4, 5, 6 inches. And, those are fun. But those aren't appropriate for, the business world. I opted for a pair of black heels. They'd be a little funner than something I would wear in an office. But they were black pointed toe heels. They're probably about 3 inches, and they had like a gold toe on them because I said they were pointed. So this is getting awkward with hands. They're pointed, and the top is gold. I'll put a picture somewhere right there-ish. And it kind of gave my outfit a little bit of color because I had had the monochromatic look going, just a white shirt, and the gold toe just gave it a little bit more. It was kind of fun, but also pretty professional. I didn't have a lot going on. A lot of these ladies were still in their business suits, or they still had on their work dresses with the the company's cardigan on or something like that. So I didn't want to do the most. You know what I mean? So I opted for a somewhat business look with the blazer, dark pants, but so I hope you guys enjoyed some of these tips. Again, go check out our website at ChalyceAvia.com to see my outfit at the Hawks game and to read some more about these networking tips. Anything I kind of forgot in this video. I said video like really weird. But anything that I kind of missed out on this video, I kind of doing this on the fly. I didn't really write them down. But yeah, give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to our channel. Also follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and check out our website. That's really like a lot of stuff. I hope you guys liked it, and we will see you guys next time. So thanks guys, love you all. Mwah.